Good morning, guys. How are we getting on? We all good? So today we are out on the bank. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I treated myself to something off eBay the other day and I thought, do you know what? Because I'm going on a fishing trip, I thought it might help me. So I purchased one of these deepers. Never used one before, never tried to use a fish finder on any water at all. So I thought I'll come to Oakhanger and try it out and see if I can land a carp. I bought this for roughly, I think it was just around about £40–50 off eBay. It is one of the first generations of the Deeper Pros. It's the Deeper Pro Plus. Snagged it quite nicely. They do go roughly for about £100, so I thought, you know what, if we're going to get a bargain, let's get a decent bargain. And I kept my eyes on, I've been eyeing up one of these for quite some time, so going to get this out on the water today and give it a bit of a test and try it out and see what we can get. Right, let's have a bit of a play, shall we? I've got the deeper out. I've actually attached it to one of my carp setup rods. Attached it with a loop-to-loop knot. I'm actually going to change that because I read on somewhere on the YouTube that when you're casting out and you're pulling back, it's good to have on the top, was it? I'm going to pull it that way. I think he said I have it on one of the bottom holes. I'm pretty certain it did. Anyway. Yes, it'll be something like that. There you go. Let's get it cast out anyway, I think. I'll test out. Right. That is out there. In the middle. I'll get my phone again. Wherever it is, it's here. With my phone. Right, it's working now. Oh, well, it wasn't working a minute ago. Oh. It's a beautiful day out today. Right, let's have a look now. It's picking up some cell. I'm guessing that is what was unwinding it in. At 1.6 to 1.5 metres and about there. It looks like quite a solid bottom all the way around. .5 it is. Oh, Look at that. Some fish there. Right at the bottom. So yeah, it's showing me roughly what's there. Or it could be actually, I don't know if it's a snag or what. Small fish anyway from what it's showing. A metre depth well. So that tells me it's about a metre out, so right, we're looking alright. So when I actually got my bait boat about a year ago, I actually got a deeper arm with it. Very lucky to have that, to be fair, just because I don't actually think I was expecting to get it, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, quite happy with this. I need to figure out where which way it goes in. Moving like that. I don't know. Oh. Look at that, another fish just jumps over there. Oh, where's a fish? Should we say? There you go. Right under there, there's a fish. Oh, you can change the colour palette. So it's just off the bottom, under that tree. That's quite good to know. So all the fish are under the tree. But it's about 1.5 metres in depth under that tree. I'm quite happy with this little device. It's telling me what I need to know. But yeah, where did I just put my feeder? I put my feeder just over here. I think I did anyway. That's about 1.5 metres. Just gonna have a wander around the margins and have a bit of a play. Right, I've got my bait boat on the dance floor, so to speak. I'm just giving it a bit of a run out. As you can see, we're roughly about 1.6 meters in depth here. And I'm just gonna run it out. I've took it out quite a few times today just to see if I can find any carp or anything showing. But yeah, quite happy with the bait boat. Just trying to get myself kind of familiar with how to use it and what the best way is to use it. I've actually put it on a setting here which is now called bait boat. Actually, I don't know if it's going to help me any better. It is on a straight down sort of beam angle, which is at 15%. You can change it to 55, which gives it more of a wider spread. As you can see now, it's scrolling across with a different sort of angle, so to speak. It will auto switch if you want it to switch over if it's shallow water scanning. So I'm guessing if you're somewhere in about a metre or somewhere about there, then 15 degrees is probably going to be the best way to use. You do have different types of colours here. If you're not familiar with, or you don't like the deeper colours, you can change it to day. There you go, there's a carp just there as well, if you can see it, just underneath there. That's quite handy to know. So there's carp are there, but they're just off the bottom of the water. It tells you basically by the size here. And you can either have it up or down or just showing. I think I'll have it just coming off the bottom. You can have an alarm as well. You can have different settings here as well. I'm quite happy with the old deeper. It's not a bad little buy. I mean, like I said, I got it off eBay, which was a steal really for the price. But yeah, that is my first fish I've seen for a while on the deeper. I just thought I'd show you, what the crack is. I don't know if it's best to have it actually on a smaller beam, so it's more straight down and looking. I suppose if you're going to be pottering around at a slow, leisurely pace, it might be better to do that. And you can change obviously the sensitivity, and it gives you the readings here of the sound it's picking up underneath the water. I'm quite good. This boat is quite quiet. I've got the Ridge Monkey 750, so I'm happy with what it does. I like the arm that's attached to it as well. It's pretty special. I'll show you what it looks like now. This is the deeper arm. I think it's a nice little add-on to my bait boat, and it's going to come very handy for these fishing trips that are coming up. But yeah, that's the 15 degree, that's the 55. Like I said, as you can see, it sort of scopes out more wider to the area. It's picking up more movement as well. Yeah, quite happy with this little finger port. I think it's going to be quite handy. But yeah, let's plod on. I'm going to recast the feeders out in a minute, I think, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, happy with the deeper. We'll bring the boat in and we'll crack on. So yeah, this is me Ridge Monkey 750. I got this off eBay a little while ago, to be fair. It came with extra batteries and came with a deeper arm, which I was a bit miffed sent that with it, but I'm quite happy they did, because I've got myself me deeper now and I've given it a bit of a whirl. It fits nice and neat on the back and floats across the water, or goes across the water quite easy with it on the back. Quite happy with it. quite handy to scout out all the parts of the water. It's considerably flat here, if I'm going to be honest. I'm actually quite surprised how flat it is. I didn't think it'd be, well, I didn't think it'd be that flat, to be honest, and not much weed or silt or crap on the bottom. There's nothing of that. It's actually very, well, there's no snags, so I'm quite happy. The only snag there is obviously the tree with the overhanging over there, which I nearly got my bait boat caught in. But that's part and parcel, isn't it? Anything you should know your surroundings. But yeah, quite happy with the bait boat. Works well. Show me a few pointers where I can put the method feeder down, or any rig of my choice if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm really happy with trying it out. Yeah, as you can see, this is more of a test than anything else, and try out the little deeper I got for a couple of pound. I mean, £40 is a bargain, that, isn't it, really? I got it on Klarna as well, so I spread the cost. I don't want to spend £40 straight off the bat, but it is what it is. Happy with the price of it. And to be fair, it's going to work wonders at Todber. Todber Manor's in it's in a week or so now, on the 10th. So I'm going away for a couple of days. That should be fun. I'm going away with my mate Phil. All being well, I'm sure he will be. I think he's really excited to go on our trip, and to be fair, I'm actually really excited to go. Cannot wait to get away. I mean, we should have gone a couple of months ago, but unfortunately he wasn't feeling up to it, so we had to move it. But I'm glad we're going out, and the weather, to be fair, seems a little bit nicer now anyway, so it's starting to get a little bit warmer, as you can see. Beautiful day today. Conditions are probably right for fishing, really, more than anything. I think should have a good day. Well, at least a good couple of hours anyway. I think, like I said, I've come out really just to, if I can snag a fish, great. It was more to try out my deeper and see how it fares, because I've never had one before. It's quite easy to understand, quite easy to use, and I'm happy with it. I think if anybody is into the fishing and would like to get himself a deeper, I'd say, yeah, get one. They're really handy. Quite easy to cast out as well if you're just doing it on the bankside. But yeah, really happy with my deeper. Surprised it works so well, and yeah, we'll crack on. And I would say I'd have a coffee, but I didn't bring any with me today. So I'm going to crack on, and I love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you shortly. And we're on. Which is nice. Shot off quite nicely, that did. So the fish are still feeding. We are now anyway. I think the bait boat definitely helped me locate that one, because I knew there was a few fish down in that area, so, which is nice. This doesn't feel massive, but oh, it's not a bad size. Not a bad size at all. I'll have that. We'll have that. It's got a bit of a mangled mouth from what I can see. So he's had his fair share of his fair shares. Oh. I've got a happy, lively carp here who wants to get me wet. Probably about, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe pushing 10. But I'm happy we caught him. That's a nice little carp for the deeper. It really helped me finding him. I'm looking forward to using it when I'm at Todber. So we'll get you back in, dude. And yeah, happy days. All good. Oh, I got me soaking, that did. I'll get you back in here. There we go. Happy days. We have a carp. So we've not blanked. That's always a positive. So how are we getting on, guys? We all good? Today's been alright. I'm enjoying it so far. The line keeps twitching again. Hopefully, my feeder under that tree might do me something, I don't know. Well, at least I've caught one, so that's something. I have to keep laying liners. But yeah, I caught one, so I'm happy with that. It seems to be very busy on this water today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, including me. So there's a bit of pressure on there now. I'm trying to stay away from everybody else, but I think I'm the only one that's actually had anything anyway, so all good. Sorry about the noise. Somebody's decided to cut trees behind me, which isn't good. Hopefully they'll bugger off sometime soon. What I'm doing, I think it's one of them tractor things going past, just cutting all the edges. I suppose it's time of the year, innit, when everybody's trying to tidy up the areas and stuff. But yeah, not too bad today. We caught one. I'm happy with that. Run the deeper across the water, just to get an idea of what the bottom looks like. And to be fair, it's very, very flat all across it. Maximum probably depth is probably anywhere between 1.8 and 2 meters. But generally that's probably central. That's probably where most of the carp will be hanging out this time of year. But I have found using the deeper on the bait boat and running it under the areas that I normally fish, especially under the far tree and down the margins, I have found a couple, which was quite interesting to see. So using the deeper, I'm quite happy with it, to be fair. It's probably a good tool to have, especially for picking up so cheap on eBay. I think I've got a steal there, to be fair. I know they double the price normally for anywhere between £40 and £100, depending on where you can snag them from. But I'm happy with what I've got. It'll come in handy when I'm fishing at various venues, especially just to get myself familiar with those areas as well. Wondered what that noise was. It's a little cue making his noise over there. Anyway, yeah, quite happy with today. Caught one, so that's something. Hopefully we can land some more. I had a few little runs and just got really snagged up on a big twig thing. Should have picked it up on the deep and should have really before I casted it in, but like I said, I'm trying to get used to how to use it and what everything means. But yeah, happy days. Little great tool to add to my armoury, but I'm hopefully going to probably fish for a couple more hours and see what happens. I'd like to land another carp if possible, but it is a matter of time. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think it's that late. I think it's only about 11 o'clock now. So it is probably that quiet period where the carp maybe turn off for a little while and not eat. But the sun's trying to poke its way through the sky, through the clouds. So you never know. You never know. But only a week to go to Todber. Can't wait to go out on Todber. That should be good fun. Hoping Phil's going to be up for it. I need to go through all my gear this probably Wednesday, I reckon, and check what I've got, making sure there's nothing I need. I don't know if I'm going to fish with solid bags, or I'm going to fish with just particle bait, things like that, and a mixture maybe, and PVA mesh bags. I don't know. I need to have a think about it. I need to do some research and homework of Todber and see what the actual water's like. But I'm looking forward to it. I certainly definitely need to go through all my gear anyway and get it all ready. And I definitely think Wednesday will be the day because I'm off. So we'll see. Anyway, I love you and leave you because I'm wittering on. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. If you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind, give us a like, follow and subscribe. That would be awesome. And let's crack on. Hopefully we'll land another carp or something. Well, that was fun. That was certainly not fun. I took my drone up to get some aerial shots, and for some reason the propeller decided to come off, and in mid-flight decided to land in a field over that way. I'm not going to lie, hell of a bloody walk around trying to find the drone. Must have spent half an hour to 45 minutes. So that was fun. Few minor damages, a bit cracked. It's a bit cracked on the corner, but I think it's repairable. But yeah, that was the highlight of my afternoon. Is running around trying to find a cat, find my drone. Well, at least I've got it back, so at least that's a positive in some respects. But it looks like I'm going to have to change all the blades on it. So it needs a service at this point. But fun times. All good. Right guys, it's time to go home. I'm absolutely knackered. What a fun day. Caught a carp, tried the deeper on the bait boat and all of it. Really helped trying to find carp. So yeah, quite happy with that. A bit annoyed about my drone deciding to fly off because one of the propellers decided to come off and disappear into farmer's field. It probably cost me about 40 to 50 minutes of my day looking for a drone, but I found it. A bit battered and bruised, but it's repairable, so that's all good. Well, if you made it this far, guys, and you really enjoy watching my videos, I won't mind leaving us a like, follow, and a subscribe. That'd be awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one, where I will be at Todber Manor. So hopefully we have a good couple of days there, me and Phil, but we'll see. So I'll catch you on the next one, and I love you and leave you. Take it easy.